remember a couple weeks back, I made a video of the clay pits in Bellechester. And if you go back further than that, I've made one about the clay pits in Claybank. And through both of those pits, they produced some clay that wasn't like the best of grade, okay? The better grades went to be made to be made into, you know, your pottery and that sort of thing. The lower grades were shipped to the Redwing sewer pipe factory and used for clay pipes. And I thought I would make a short video here, and one of them is refreshing where the Redwing sewer pipe company's plant A was, and plant B, because they had two plants in Redwing. So I am going to put up a clip that I had in one of my previous videos that shows you where plant A was. And after you see that clip, I'll bring you over and I'll show you where plant B was. So everybody knows what this is. This is Perkins, and this is Tile Drive right out in front of me, going down towards those buildings, and that's the direction we're going to head. Then after you see these clips and know where plant A was, I'm going to bring you over and I'm going to show you where plant B was. Sewer plant. This is the general area of the sewer plant now that we're in. So this would have been filled with rail cars. And I just want to point out this Blue Sky self-storage. That's another place that was filled in. And there's a bike path behind this place. And if you were to walk down that bike path, you would actually be able to see if you were going in the same direction we're going in now, and you went to the right, I looked on the right side in the spring, you'd be able to see all kinds of bits and pieces of old sewer pipes. So, you know, it's kind of cool if you're a lover of any kind of history. This is, you know, awesome Redwing history, awesome railroad history, and I just love it. And we're in the sewer pipe factory. This is how big this place was. And that building, that brick building to the right that we're coming up on, I think you can see it. There it is right there. That was that's the only surviving building from the sewer plant factory. That was the office building. I'll stop and take a couple of videos of it. Well, here's another view of that old office building. There's another view. Okay, from here, I want you to note that brick building that there's an addition to it, has a white garage in the right lower end of the screen, and that is one of the old office buildings for the sewer plant factory. So this kind of gives you a good idea how big this was, and I will fade this into another photo so that you can see what it looked like back then. So I'm trying to match a view, but it's pretty hard for me to get in the right spot, but I'll just pan this around a little bit, and I think if I was more to the left, I'd have the perfect view, but that's the old sewer pipe factory down there. Okay, give me a few minutes to drive over to where plant B was, and while I drive over there, I'll put up some information I found. I have some news clips and everything about this clay industry for the sewer pipe factory. So, hey, I'll put up those and you can read those, and I'll meet you over where Plant B is. So now that goes back years, decades. That's the old steam whistle off of the Redwing Sewer Pipe Company factory. That's pretty cool, hey? Here's a few of their sewer pipes. Check out the size of this thing. It's kind of cool. Okay, I made it to Old West Main Street, and I'm in the West End district. That's what they call it today. So I'm going to put up an old plat map now so you can see where the sewer plant company's Plant B was. And you'll see the building on that map, and you should also see the sewer pipe yard. And I'm going to show you where all of this stuff was. So take a peek at the map. I'll be right back to you. So this is O'Reilly Auto Parts over here, and this used to be an old car wash building, and they have turned that into other commercial buildings, and there's a Starbucks in here now. And I'm going to show you kind of where the railroad went through. Now we're going to be talking about a couple of streets here. We're going to be talking about Old West Main. That's this street in front of me. We're going to be talking about Jackson Street. We're going to be talking about Minnesota Street and Cedar Street. Hi.
Hi.
And then we're going to talk about where the clay pit, not the clay pit, where the sewer pipe yard was itself, the storage yard, and then I'll pop in a building picture of where that was. So to start off with, from the edge of that street here, that's our sewer pipe yard heading out that way. And it would have started at the edge here, and it would have went back this way. And I'm going to take a walk back and see if I can see where that would have ended. Now I knew I have a video of following the Chicago Great Western through Redwing, and you can see the curve to this rain gutter on the street. This is actually the railroad tracks right here. And if I turn around, these railroad tracks would have came through here on a bend, would have crossed the road, and right about Right about through there is where our railroad's going through. Then there were some spurs to the left of that that serviced the sewer pipe factory, and there were a couple of spurs on the back side of it. So this is our storage area here for clay pipe. And 61 wasn't here. In fact, we're on Jackson Street. That's Jackson Street up there, okay? You can see where a new 61 has cut this whole section in half. So I want to say probably at this end, Jackson Street. There's Jackson Street. So to the left is sewer pipe storage yard, and it probably went up just a little past where 61 is, and naturally that highway has been built up since it was put in. So this is sewer pipe yard that you're looking at right in here, and then I'm going to walk down to the other end. So this is sewer pipe yard. Do you notice the angle of the street here? Old West Main, and now from this point it's curved and it's heading up here to 61. Well, it didn't always do that. It followed that angle and would have followed across this parking lot. In fact, where those cars are parked are probably about where Old West Main was before Route 61. So if you look at our old maps and the maps of today, I'm still standing in the sewer pipe yard, and it continues out into the road here for a ways. Okay, I've skipped past Minnesota Street and went to Cedar Street. You can see the sign over there, Cedar Street. So that street passed right in front of me. This would have been Cedar Street back in the day. This whole section here, all the way back to where we started, is sewer pipe storage land. All these sewer pipes were stored in this area. Part of this roadway was sewer pipe factory storage area. That was the storage yard. This gives you an idea how really big that place was. Okay, I've walked back to where Minnesota Street is. Is this Minnesota Street? There's Jackson Street. So the railroad is coming through right in that area. It's crossing in front of me here, and it's going down and it's turning into that notch over there, and it's running down what today is that alley. I'm going to move over here a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put up a photo now of the Redwing Sewer Pipe Company Plant B building. And remember that that building had burnt down once and was rebuilt. So this is actually a photo of the second building that was built to replace the one that burnt down. And this is compliments of the Goodhue County Historical Society. There you go, right there. So this is all Plant B right here. Right here. Here's our storage yard going down from Jackson Street, Minnesota Street, and it's going all the way over to Cedar Street. Cedar Street, where was that sign at? Back there. Cedar Street. So you can see how massive this yard was back then. Isn't this awesome history? Okay, I have one more photo to plug in. And this is of some men standing in front of the sewer pipe yard. And sadly, no one knows which yard it was taken from, if it was from Plant A or Plant B. But I seem to think it may have been from Plant B. So I'm going to plug it in now to give you an idea of what it would have looked like if this picture was really taken from this plant. You would have seen a scene like this one right here. So there we have it. You know where Plant A was, you know where Plant B was. You'd never know that today, would you? It's forgotten history. That's why I love doing this stuff. I hope I'm bringing history alive a little bit. And, this is railroad related. The railroad service these places. This is, everything's long gone. The tracks are gone, the buildings are gone, the yards are gone, the pipes are gone. But you know what? I found one of those pipes on eBay. Yeah. Hey, I'll put that up for you so you can see what that looked like. So there you have it. You can still find them today. That's awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I wanted to make it because it ties into the clay pits. It ties into the Duluth, Redwing, and Southern Railroad. The Minneapolis and St. Louis was involved. The Chicago Great Western was involved. And I'm not sure, but I think the Milwaukee Road may have been a little bit involved too, on the spurs on the far side. But yeah, this is awesome history. Catch you on my next one. You guys have a great day. God bless you all.